Joe.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me, as always, we got Rich Cooley's here, Scott Swiftwater Tony, and believe it or not, Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Dennis Dayton, has made it tonight. What's happening?
As far as me, I'm sitting here watching my guy do burnouts.
You're watching Goo NASCAR. We know that.
Yeah.
You're a happy man because
2 weeks in a row, baby. Larson did it again.
Your girlfriend won the race again, so we're happy. We know it makes your day. I ain't never seen you smile so much, Scott.
Well, hey, man, it's pretty good. I'm glad he's in there.
All that over NASCAR.
Hey, when your guy's doing it, he's doing it.
I reckon. Yeah. You say so. I'm just gonna go along with it. Yeah.
Well, like I said, he's made a comeback because he got barred last year. Now when he come back, now he's winning everything. So yeah, I'm glad.
Well, they should have kept his butt barred, and he wouldn't be winning everything.
Well, when he was barred, he was winning everything in sprint cars. So
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know nothing about NASCAR to talk about it. So, so I'll just leave it at that. Right?
I reckon that's a good thing.
It is a good thing. I'll just screw it all up. So, yeah. But as long as you're happy that you won, that's 2 in a row, right?
Yep.
2 big ones.
Yep. And Texas is next week, where he's not too bad there neither. But we'll see, because there's a lot of good people in Texas, so it'll be a good race.
And is that a Sunday race as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. So what's been happening, guys? You guys have an eventful weekend? Did you do anything? Or I know Rich did.
Yeah, he won the whole chicken dinner and everything.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to the outing. Something came up at home. I had to stay in state. I couldn't go out of state, so I didn't go to the outing.
Oh.
Right.
So I ended up going to a meat raffle again, and I ended up winning some stuff.
Of course you did. I'm not even going to seem surprised anymore.
I won 2 huge pork loins. I mean, they were freaking huge.
Man.
I won sirloin tips, New York strip, bag of shrimp, bag of crab legs, and a ham.
You did good. I'll be surprised when you don't win. When you say I went to a meet
it happens.
I didn't win. Then I'll be like,
yeah, it happens.
What?
Sometimes you get skunked.
Not much. Winner.
Well, you got to play to win. That's the thing.
It don't matter. I can play to win and still lose. So it's just, you're just lucky.
I mean, they have extra things there. They have like they had 3 extra packages that you could get.
Right.
And like you have your regular packet when you win, it's $20. And you get 20 tickets, and there's 2 numbers per ticket.
Okay.
So basically every round they spin the wheel 5 times.
I got you.
That with that 1 ticket, those 2 numbers, you can win 5 times.
All right.
Wow. So how many times did you win actually the other night?
How many times did I win?
Yeah.
Let's see. I won the big box 4.
4 wins in one night.
4 wins. And I end up getting 7 items. Yeah.
Jaron asked how many people participate in it, Rich.
Oh, it depends on how many people there are. 100, 150 people maybe?
100, 150. Rich wins 4.
Yeah, I mean, there's usually probably about 100 people there, I'd say.
Yeah.
Free food, they feed you. Cost you $20 for a packet of tickets.
Okay.
Now the extra rounds, they sell the extra rounds. 1 ticket is like $2.
Okay.
They had a surf and turf, they had a seafood one, and then they had a breakfast one. Well, I ended up winning the surf and turf one.
Right.
Nice.
So those cost $2 for an extra ticket, and I ended up getting 2 tickets for each one of them.
Right. And when?
There was $12 there plus the $20. That's $32.
Okay.
That's what I spent,
Dang. You killed it again.
and I won $100 and some worth of meat.
Way to go, Rich. Way to go. Always figure you're gonna win. I seen it in our little post. I was like, he did it again.
Yeah.
Rich went and won some meat.
Yeah, it's from local fire halls.
That's cool. Is it the same one you go to every week?
Oh, this one was, yeah. This is the same one I went to last month.
Okay.
Plus, there's free beer and drinks, and
Wow. So they take pretty good care of you.
oh yeah.
That's like a
And
triple
roast beef, mashed potatoes, gravy, and a vegetable, and then they give you a dessert, and then free beer, soda water.
Nice. Okay. Well, cool. And you had fun, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what counts. Now,
I would think that was a score on any deal right there.
oh yeah. Now, what about you, Big Scott? What did you do this weekend? Anything interesting?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I just, I got to hang out with Lisa this weekend, and that's about what we did. We just had fun, stayed around the house.
That's it? No chores? No nothing?
Oh, we tinker around and do stuff, but it ain't nothing pressing. Now tomorrow's going to be pressing. I got to go do I got to go and probably grab a new freezer. I want to get, gosh, I got some other stuff. I got to mail out stuff to White Gold. I got to pay the water bill. Got a bunch of little things to do.
Got a to-do list.
What's that?
You got a to-do list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing through the weekend though.
Oh, I see. So your weekend was just pretty much,
Just
yeah.
It's pretty mellow.
Good. Got to rest. Take it easy then.
Well, it's been a little hot too, so you're not going to go do too much.
It was hot here too. It's almost like close to 90.
All right.
It was warm. It's definitely warm.
You're about 104 or something like that.
Oh, that's definitely warmer.
And then this weekend, they're saying it's supposed to be 109 here. So that means in Phoenix, it's probably going to be picking up about 115. It'll be quite warm, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's toasty, to say the least.
Oh, just the breeze, you're like,
I got you.
like a hair dryer blowing on you.
It's a nice dry heat, though.
Yeah, it's a dry heat, all right.
Yes, it is. It's a dry heat. Well, cool. Well, okay, so you had a good weekend, we'll say.
Yeah.
Well, you, Dennis.
Well, pretty much the only thing that I got to do is the daughter had graduation Saturday. So,
Seen that.
yeah. Had graduation.
Graduation time.
Graduation time. Yep.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
College bound.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. So, are you going to have an empty nest then, Dennis?
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do?
Whatever I want.
I was going to say whatever I want, right?
Whatever you want. So you didn't get out and do no digging then because you had graduation.
I'm gonna do some tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. We had graduation, and so I've been trying to stay busy doing that and prospecting and my sports stuff, and
Right.
got college to pay for. So
Yep.
it's either that or get a second job and not be able to prospect at all. So
Start digging deeper. Right.
exactly.
Bigger gold.
Need the bigger gold now, Dennis.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, right? Where's she going to college at?
Indiana State
Nice.
University. It's in Terre Haute.
What's she going to go for? What's she want?
She wants to be crime scene investigator type thing, forensic criminologist, forensic or something, whatever it's called.
That's cool.
Right.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
Yep. That's pretty neat. That is pretty impressive. Well, she'll do good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. So, where are you going digging tomorrow? To the pit or to the
I'm just going to run to Gatesville.
Gatesville again?
Yeah, they've been actually they've been getting some pretty good gold from there here recently.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's where you went the last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Gatesville.
What is it? Just a creek or is it pond down there? What?
Yeah, it's just creek.
Okay.
Ponds. Did you say ponds?
Creeks running into ponds. You just don't know.
Yeah, they sometimes do. Uh-huh.
Well, it's digs out of a gravel pit.
Uh-huh. I'm with you. All right. Well, good. Well, let us know how you do then when you when we see you again.
Right.
Let us know how Gatesville paid off for you.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Hopefully it'll be. If you're going there again, you must have did good last time.
Yeah.
When was the last time you was at the pit?
Was it wasn't last weekend? I had to work. It was weekend before last.
Pit still doing you good?
Yeah, doing all right.
There ought to be gold all through that gravel, no matter what level.
At
There's good gold in it.
the pit, right, Scott?
What's that?
You talking about the pit?
Yeah, the pit.
I gotcha. Okay, good to know.
It'd be nice to have a gravel pit like that. You know, it just sit out there and work and dredge all the time.
Oh, it would be sweet.
Everything you run, then you could sell. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Speaking of selling, what is them gold prices, Scott?
Well, that you
There you
flip right into it here.
Where's you laying down?
We got gold. Amazingly, it says it come up $21, but we are at $18.93. So we took a big drop and it come back up.
Because wasn't it like 19 on Wednesday, I think?
Yeah, I'm not for sure. I didn't even check it, but I could tell it's made a big drop from 19 and rallied back up $21. So that's not bad. We got silver taking a plus of 0.38. It's 27.91. So that took a little bit of a hit too, because it was 28 last time.
Right.
So we got platinum coming in. That's a $6 jump. It's coming in 11.72, which I think it was 11.80 something. So that went down and come back up. So we're seeing a lot of fluctuations in the market this week. Palladium, it's coming in as a point plus $2. That's 2,890. We got rhodium. We got rhodium minus 500. Took another hit, folks, to $21,000.
Heck is Scott. All right, we didn't hear none of that.
What's that?
We didn't hear none of it.
None of what?
Wind blowing there or something jumping around or what?
Was you moving something? It's doing it again.
Well, there's a little bit of a breeze, but there shouldn't
wow.
be coming on the microphone.
It was loud.
You were moving like up and down when the noise was.
We could not hear you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Since what part? Platinum? Platinum or palladium?
Both.
Well, like I said, can you hear me now?
Still doing it.
Still choppy.
Here, let me put it this way. Can you hear me now?
There you go. Try it now. Let's see.
All right. Anyway, platinum was up $6 at 11.72. Palladium actually went up $2 to 28.90, and rhodium took a $500 kill down to 21,000.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you did fixed it.
Yeah, thank you, Scott. That fixed it.
We can hear you now.
I stuck it behind the couch. So the market's been fluctuating pretty darn good this week. I can say that much.
It was 1916 on June 1st.
All right.
No, it did drop and then came back up a little bit. $20 some dollars.
A little.
Crazy. Let's just get to 19 and stay there. Quit dropping.
They'll play around with it. They're not going to keep it.
I know. What, Dennis? What are you eating? You're not eating White Castle, are you? Are you begging for punishment? Why would you eat White Castle?
It's good. It's good for you.
It's good for
I tell you what, if you need to get cleaned out,
I was gonna say if you're constipated, it's good for you.
you need to get cleaned out.
Oh my God. I can't believe you're eating White Castle.
Oh yeah, baby.
Get cleaned out. Go eat your Sonic chili dog.
Oh no, these right here.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, that hit the spot.
Oh no. It hits
What are
up.
they? Sliders.
It's
They
good.
sell them out. They sell them out here frozen in the box, but you only get like 6 of them. I'm like, dang it.
It's gonna hit something all right in about 20 minutes. You're gonna be like, I'll be back.
I never been to a White Castle.
You're a lucky man, Rich. You
You got to go, Rich. It's a cool
are
place.
Rich, don't.
They don't have any in Pennsylvania that I know of.
No?
Pennsylvania's smart, apparently.
Not that I know of.
All right, now you're gonna have to try White Castle, not the ones in the freezer section at the grocery store.
It's the same thing.
No, they're
No.
different. They're different. They could call them the same, but they're not. You got it. Now, when you're in Ohio next time, Rich, you're gonna have to go to a White Castle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That way, you can check that off your bucket list.
Yeah, make sure when you go to White Castle, you're like, don't do it like on your way home to get some. It's like after you get there and you're going to be somewhere, not
Yeah.
traveling, then get them.
Yeah, you don't want to be traveling after you eat White Castle.
No.
I ate them 1,000 times driving. Never
But
called
especially
me.
if you got like 30 to 50 miles before the next exit or a rest area or something like that.
Oh, there's one in Allentown, Rich. Darth said.
Somebody said Whitehall, PA. Say Allentown.
Allentown, yeah. Well, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm not traveling all the way to Allentown for
Yeah,
a
they-
freaking
You guys make fun of me
fast
for
food
eating
restaurant.
ham, and
And I'm going down to Allen.
White Castle is nasty to me. So, just saying.
Mhm.
Coming from a guy that says he can eat cheeseburgers every day.
Exactly. And I like Spam and
Yeah,
potted,
I like Spam.
and potted meat. So,
Yep, me too.
and I do not like White Castle. No.
They're the only people that's got a 5-hole hamburger.
Most of them's in New Jersey. New Jersey, New Jersey, New Jersey.
It's great. Hamburger's not great. It's like Battleship grade burgers. It's not meat. It don't even taste like meat, does it, Dennis? It just tastes like grayness.
I don't know. It's just got to taste good.
See, if I eat them, I got to squirt like a container of mustard on each burger. So then it just tastes like I'm eating a jug of mustard. Oh, gosh. How many have you eaten so far, Dennis? 2? How many do you have? A dozen?
Okay,
Okay, so that's what, a dozen or 24?
24.
24. All right, so
30.
all
No,
right,
30. 30's in a case.
all right. So everybody watch Dennis eat his 30 White Castle burgers tonight. Let's see. Are we going to take numbers on how many he can eat before he's done?
I can get down a good 9 or 10.
What are you saying, Scott? I'm all right.
I can do 9 or 10. So he can pull 12 probably.
You think a 12? Scott, 12. Rich, how many?
How many does he have?
30.
I think he can probably do 14.
Okay, Rich says 14. I am going to go. I'm gonna go high. I'm going 18.
You know what?
Nuts.
I would think a 12 would be okay, but like I said, I could do 10, so I want to stick with 10.
All right.
You want 10? You said 12. You want 10?
Yeah.
Man. 10, 14, and 18. So there's 4 burgers between each one of our guesses. And you guys play along with us in the chat room. In the chat room, and you got to give us a running countdown. I wish you could put a number up on your screen, like bing.
Well, I've already had 2.
Bing, bing.
I got 2 of them down.
What are they? They're sliders, right?
Yeah, they're
2
sliding.
of them down.
You got 2 down so far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, each time you do it, just ding. Give us
a ding.
I'll hold every time I finish 2. I'll hold it up like that.
All right, that'll help. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're
How many did you usually eat before, Dennis?
30,
About 5 or 6, maybe.
So that's all you usually eat.
Yeah, and I'm full.
Then he ain't got to do that many. Then
I don't think he'll do the 10 or 12. He might. Yeah. If he quits drinking that dang big gulp, he'll be all right. So
the big gulp.
If you're watching,
you guys get 30 of them.
I don't know.
Well, there's a few of us over here, so.
If you're watching or listening, play along with us. Do your guess on how many White Castle burgers Dennis will eat during the period.
I might surprise you. I might push it to see how many I actually can eat.
That's what I'm saying. Bing. Just save the cartons and we'll count them up at the end of the show.
I'm telling you, and then I probably will have to take a pause and break while you guys are doing it to relinquish some of the White Castles.
I mean, they don't look too small.
They're not that small.
No, I mean, usually a slider, it's like 1.5 bite.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Usually get 2 bites out.
It's 4 bites.
Oh, 4 bites.
I was gonna say, usually a slider, they're like 1.5 bites, man.
That's what they are, Rich. They're the meat's so thin you could read a paper through it.
Oh my god!
It's got like 8 onions on it. A little dab of, I think, do they still put ketchup and mustard on them?
Yeah, I think so.
And a pickle.
And pickle.
And pickle.
They put a pickle, onion, and that's it. No ketchup, mustard.
No
Just
ketchup.
to show you guys how little. That's how thin these burgers are. You see how thin that is?
Eat that mustard. That's mustard, ain't it?
No,
That's
cheese.
cheese.
Jeez.
That's how. Look how thin. Look how thin the burger is.
That's what I said. You can read a paper through it.
Well, that's what got them famous. They had to cook so many of them back in the day. That's why they wanted them thin. They cook fast.
They used to be a lot thicker.
Did you notice the color of said meat? That's
Look brown.
It's gray.
It's gray. It's night crawlers.
Earthworm meat.
Yummy.
That's what that stuff is. Earthworm meat.
The carton.
Earthworms.
We'll count them up at the end of the show. Rich, you got some birthdays?
We sure do.
Well, let's hear it. See if we got anybody in there that we know.
All right, we got the birthdays 4, 6, 6.
Oh, wait, is Burger Boy singing? Oh, he's not singing because he's got a mouthful.
He got a mouthful of sliders.
We got Andrew Olson, Bruce Roberts, Clint, Eric Schmidt, Gary, a.k.a. Grandpa Orland. We have Gio Amirati. We have Gerald Floyd, Jim McBride, Karen King Brown, Nick Nelson, Ray Schultz, Richard Rodon, Tom Brohammer, and Wendell. Tomorrow's birthdays, we have Agaborn Dip. We have Al Servey, Christopher Creus, Chuck Westfall, and Clark Hoyt.
Scott, any sound ring a bell?
Well, you could throw a dart in that one, I guess.
You probably go.
How about Gary Eric, a.k.a. Grandpa?
That'll work.
Oh, there we go.
Grandpa. That one will do it.
He's out of Ocoee, Florida. Ocoee. Ocoee. I don't know. Ocoee, Florida. I don't know how you say it.
Okie?
Okay.
Good enough for me.
Okay, we'll accept that.
Next, gold fossils, treasure hunting doesn't belong to any clubs. Found a site by the internet and no one referred him. He found it himself.
Nice.
Looks like he's been a member. Let's see. About 2012.
All right.
Good piece.
9 years.
You know, majority of people is every time we check, it's been around between
11, 12.
11, 12, 13. Yeah.
What it seems like, don't it, Rich?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And for tomorrow's,
It's refreshing.
throw a dart in one, like Scott said.
Buffering.
Yeah, it's buffering. All right.
Green.
Circle of death. Just
Yeah, the wheel of death. Dun dun dun.
That was last week? That was John had called in, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
John Hunt.
Yep.
He ought to call in here later tonight and tell us how the outing was.
Did he go?
Or somebody was there. He's the one that said he was going, right?
Oh, he said he was. Well, he said he was going prospecting.
He said he was going to the Double D, so I figured he was going to the Flash Bash.
Oh.
Flash
bash.
I wanted to go, but I had graduation. There's no way I could.
Right.
Hey, Tim, I thought you were supposed to go.
I was, but something come up.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
All right, we have
You guys
Alistair.
blow me crap.
Hey, just saying.
He's from Leslie, Michigan.
It was too hot.
He likes metal detecting and solutions. He's an LDMA member. Jim Gadoo told him about the site. And he likes the pan, high bank, metal detector.
And
Let's see.
been a member since 2010.
Number 2012.
God dang it. I should have went with my gut and said 12. Yeah, well, happy birthday, everybody.
Happy
Hey.
Thank you, Rich. Yeah, Scott, it was too hot for me to go.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Wasn't enough water.
It was just, 2 weeks ago? You're like, oh, I'm so cold in this room.
I know. Now it's like it went and it got too hot all of a sudden. Now I can't dig.
You talk about me being one of those fair weather miners or whatever you want to call it.
There wasn't enough water. So I was like, I can't go. It's too hot and there's not enough water.
Shame.
Yeah, just saying. You know, it's got to be just right. Like,
Well, I'm sure we'll hear all about it on the Tuesday night hangout show.
Yep.
Oh,
Like the Three Little Bears. Got to be just right.
You know they were there.
I would hope they would be there at their own event.
woo, the gas is starting to come.
What are we up to? What's the count?
Well, I got right here. This is number 5.
Number 5. If you had the number 5, you're the lucky one.
I got
What? Nice. Save all the cartons. That way we could count them up at the end of the show. 1. Poopy burger. 2. Poopy burger. There's somebody calling. Let's see who it is. All right. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Amateur Bay, John.
It's John. What's going on, John?
I like to know how you think there wasn't enough water there. It was about 6 inches higher than normal.
Oh, see that? Oh, then there was too much water for me. That's what it was.
Oh my gosh.
It was higher than normal.
That's what he
It
said.
wasn't that high, but it was still a little high.
Right. Well, little high. It's got to be just right. It's got to be at the normal levels.
Well, the pictures that I seen on Facebook looked like the water was pretty low from the way it normally is.
Well,
Rich.
I guess it was running pretty good Friday.
Right.
Then it went down, and It was almost back down to normal.
And
It was about six. Like I said, it was about 6 inches higher.
so
But
how'd
you
you
can still get in with no problem.
how'd you do? Did you get to run your dredge and all that stuff?
No, I went down with my neighbors, and we couldn't get the trailer back over close enough to where we can unload it and get down the creek and all that.
What? You couldn't get your dredge in?
Well, he didn't want to go through and pull everything out because we was going to have to go a little ways to get it into the creek.
Right.
But I did actually get to meet Ed,
Oh, okay.
finally.
All
Went
right.
all that way and didn't put a dredge in the water.
See? You guys can't make fun of me and Scott.
Good heavens.
And I got to meet Benzo down there.
Okay.
Then there's a few others down there. Thomas, he was there. I saw him.
Right.
So we're going to try next weekend if they don't get much rain down there or anywhere north of it.
Okay. Well,
But
at least you
it
went.
wasn't that bad, though.
At least you went. Did you have fun?
Yeah, we was there for about an hour or so.
That's it?
Then we ended up driving about 2 hours back.
Well, I thought you was going for the weekend.
No, just my neighbor and I, we just normally go down on Saturday and spend all day, then turn around and come back home.
All right. I got you.
Oh,
That's
so you didn't actually attend flashbacks then.
It was a pretty good crowd there.
Right. But you didn't actually attend the bash. The flash bash.
I talked to a few people down there, like I said, Ed and
Right.
Benzo and Thomas. And
All right, cool. Well, at least you went. Shame you didn't get your dredge in the water, but maybe this weekend, right?
Was Dwight there?
yeah, hopefully this weekend.
Okay,
coming
good.
up.
Did you meet Dwight or no?
I don't. I may have, and may not have. I'm not sure.
Okay. Gotcha. I got it, buddy. Well, man, thank you for letting us know. And let us know how you do next weekend. Hopefully you get that dredge in the water, though. Okay?
Oh, I plan on getting it in sometime this month.
Yes. If you get it down to the water, you must put it in the water for it to be effective.
If not, it's called a high banker.
Up on the land and
Yeah,
put my suction hose in the water.
there you go. Let's leave it in the trailer. Throw the hose in the water. Why not? That'd be more than we're doing. All right, buddy. Thanks, John. I appreciate it, my friend.
Oh, no problem. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Thanks, John.
Good, John.
Take care,
You're
buddy.
welcome.
Okay. Bye, buddy.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, Rich, that actually the water was down compared to every time that we went. Because every time me and you and we get together in there, the water, it would get rain and it's flooded.
Yeah.
The water was way down compared to what we normally use.
Those pictures that I seen, the gravel bar was exposed a lot.
So then it would have
The
been.
pictures that I seen on Facebook, man, that looked like there were gravel bars everywhere. I mean, water was really low compared to what we
Every
used.
time we show up, it rains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time.
We did them a favor. We didn't show up, so they had a nice weekend.
That's right. Because if we would have showed it, would have poured the
It
rain.
had rained.
It'd have been the worst thunderstorms in decades.
If I would have showed up, then I'd have been divorced because that would have meant I missed my daughter's graduation.
Right. You might as well just stayed there. You wasn't.
Oh, I'd have been a permanent resident of Ohio.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You would have been, without a doubt. Crazy. That's what it is. Crazy. I'm glad they had a good turnout. I'm glad everybody had a good time that was there.
Yeah.
Rich, where are you going tonight, Rich? You're going somewhere tonight.
We're traveling to Chile.
Chile. My. Chile.
And if you guys can find any lost treasures there, I can't find anything. I'm looking. The only thing it shows is like necklaces lost and stuff like that.
All right. Well, you could do a lot of treasure from anywhere, Dennis. Pick a place and do one. It don't matter. Now that we're traveling to exotic destinations in search of gold, you could just pick anywhere you like. It don't have to be the same.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, I kind of like to keep it the same, you know.
Yeah, but
I think it's kind of cool.
just saying, what's the count up to? Ding. Oh, come on. You can't slow down at 5. You better
I'm telling you, boys, I might be old and big and fat and round.
quit drinking that damn big gulp. That's filling you up. You're going to be hungry again in 10 minutes.
I don't drink very much, though. The thing is, I just sip on it. I don't drink a whole lot.
I'm just saying, you could do better than 5. I mean, come on.
Yeah, we've
Dude,
seen
I'm
you sip
telling
out
you,
of a
man.
2-liter bottle.
Keep going. You got to at least get to the 10. You could do it.
I'm working on it, man. I tell you what,
Take a deep breath, loosen your buckle on your britches.
I'm gonna
Stand up, let them settle,
right.
and let's go for 5 more.
Bag alert, Biggie, bag alert.
Well, you know, when you start drinking or eating, everybody's always thinking that, you know, I drink a lot of Pepsi, and it's just crazy because
I don't know why they'd think you drink a lot of Pepsi. It doesn't even add up.
Look, he's just sipping it.
I rarely do I ever see Dennis drink Pepsi. Ever. It's
maybe 8 ounces at a time. I don't know. That's all I ever opened.
Well, didn't it used to be Mountain Dew?
It did, I think. He'd be all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it used to be Mountain Dew until I was passing kidney stones left and right.
Yeah, and then you learn to quit drinking that crap.
Yeah, Mountain Dew was
Like drinking antifreeze. Yeah. Looks
flavored antifreeze.
Yeah. Looks like
Drink well water either.
well water. That's good.
Well water make well water.
I still don't mind a Mountain Dew every once in a great while.
Yeah. Eat your Mountain Dew. I just barely ever see you drinking soda, so it's like, hey, yeah. I just want to see you do 5 more of them burgers.
I don't
gotta
touch-
let my
I don't
stomach
touch-
settle.
All right.
I gotta let it settle. I've been already. Gas has been coming out like crazy and burping and gassing. And man, I tell you what, I might have to make a pit stop. And if that happens, then I can easily get 5 more down.
All right. Well, thank God we don't have smell-o-vision. You just do what you got to do.
You might not have smell-o-vision, but I've got a portable camera.
No, we don't need that.
You got to remember, I'm not afraid.
Well, we don't need that. We're good.
Yeah, we'll pass. Thank you.
I don't think that'll help ratings. They'll be like, what in the world is going on that show?
Is he really sitting on a toilet naked?
Yeah.
And I'm on the radio.
Look, Ma, I'm on the radio. Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, I want to hear what kind of gold's in Chile. So what we're going to do, we'll take a quick break and we'll come back with some Cooley's Corner and see what kind of gold awaits us in Chile. We'll be right back, everybody.
Like to mine for gold, enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock, enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands. You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com, the best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. Goldprospectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at goldprospectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at goldprospectorspace.com. goldprospectorspace.com.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight we are traveling to Chile.
Hey.
Little bit about Chile, the golden history of Chile, because Chile is largely associated with copper. Many overlook the fact that it is quite a golden history. Conquistador Diego de Almagro was out looking for gold when he set foot in Chile in 1535, and the Spanish conquest began in earnest 5 years later. By looking through Chile's stored past, we observe it had 4 cycles of significant gold production. It all began when Francisco Pizarro, known for conquering Peru, tasked his lieutenant, Pedro de Valverdera, to conquer the Asiatic explored Chile in 1541. Valdivia founded the city of Santiago. After Pizarro's death, he became Chile's first governor, organized the settlements and implementing various projects involving agriculture, construction, and placer gold mining. It was a smart move on his part to build the first Chilean gold mine at Marga. After he learned the placer gold mines that have been worked there to pay an Inca tribute, Mapuche Indians' hostilities made the initial Spanish conquest quite unstable. But soon enough, Valdivia's investment paid off, and Chile began contributing to Spain's coffers. In the first 6 years, the Marga mine's gold output was roughly 1,060 kilograms, which I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
This was enough to propel the new land's popularity, and in 1544, the town of Serena was founded close to by supporting the mining activities in Andacolo.
Okay.
By 1551, gold smelters had been established in La Serena and Santiago, and the quest for gold continued towards the southern regions of Chile. Rich placer mines were found along the near Concepcion, a town founded in 1550, and more formal settlements were established to support the gold mining activity. Gold was also found in a couple other places. Gold mining activity began to decline at the end of the 16th century, largely due to Mapuche uprisings. Mining activity was consistently interrupted, and costs went to defense necessities required to slave off the attacks. I don't know what they're talking about there.
Either.
In 1598, a major Michelin loss of Corbella led to the abandonment of the southern towns and the gold mines. Santiago and La Serena continued to produce gold, although at a decreased rate compared to Chile's earliest peak years. Chile's agricultural sector grew in response to mining industry. They had a second wave of gold mining. It boomed a second time when a financier named Francisco Garcia Huidobro helped establish a rural mint in Santiago in 1749. That gold production reached 800 kilograms annually by 1760. The focus shifted towards vein mining, where the gold ore was milled and they recovered the mercury. The 18th century also saw the boom of Copio Popo, where the first Chilean stamp mill was installed. It housed 5 critical gold districts. And I'm not naming all of them. There were 2.
I didn't think you were going to go down that road.
No. The 19th century saw political turmoil, the boom of silver, copper, and nitrate mining activity, as well as the Tierra del Fuego gold rush. Other gold rushes that occurred during the period led mining focus away from Chile and towards California and Australia. And Chilean gold largely came about as a byproduct of silver and copper mining, hovering around a production level of 2,000 kilograms per year.
2,000 kilograms.
Yeah.
That's how many pounds, I wonder. 2,000 kilograms.
I don't know. Somebody will have to look that up.
Somebody has to find that for me. Yeah.
Kilogram per pound.
2,000 kilograms equals how many pounds? That's like beyond my math abilities. Count.
They had another boom. Huh?
I was talking to Scott. Go ahead.
They had another boom in 1933. Production peaked at 11.5 metric tons.
2,000 is actually 4,409 pounds.
Okay. Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And then gold production spiked to 21.6 metric tons in 1989. So, yeah, it went up.
Yeah, big time.
Chile ranks as Latin America's 4th largest producer, producing approximately 50 tons of gold in 2014.
Wow. Wow.
You know what? I wonder if they did it like the old school way, like they do. And they just got a bunch of people working for them, and everybody's got their own pan, and whatever you bring in, you get paid for that day. Or
yeah, probably, because it sounded like they had stamp mills and stuff too. So yeah. I don't know.
That was some wild names, Rich.
Yeah, I ain't getting into all them.
You did.
When he starts saying the towns, I was like,
Rich is like, no, I'm saying them 5. They could just figure it out.
I was butcher. How's the butcher?
That's interesting.
I don't know how Shad does it,
Some people just can do that better.
Shad can say something, you don't know if it's right or not, but it sounds good.
It could be saying it wrong and it still sounds
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
good enough.
Me, I say it and you're not sure if that's what it is or not.
I think it's because we go Makuchupi.
Yeah.
And Shadow just go.
Dad says it sounds right. He's convincing.
He'll just
So it's just saying Makachopu.
yeah, and then everybody's like, "Oh, Makachopu, yeah,
Yeah.
where did that place?" That's what it is. See, it's all about just the way we say it, Rich. But that's I enjoy when we chop stuff up.
Well, you got to try to sound it out,
Right? Yeah. I think we're supposed to try to sound it out before we say it, before we commit. But we don't. So it's like, screw it. I'll just.
That's like this one that says CHCH.
Cha-cha.
IYUYO.
Cha-cha EO.
Yeah.
Cha-cha EO.
Sachaio.
Cha-cha-eo. Yeah. See, that sounds right.
Got no guess on that one.
It probably ain't right, but sound good to me. Cha-cha-eo. I'm going to head down to Cha-cha-eo and find me some gold.
Sure.
See.
Other than that, that's Chile.
That's Chile. Well, Chile's got some gold,
It does, doesn't it?
I was pretty fascinated with that Peru last week.
Yeah.
So fascinated with that Peruvian gold.
I think we'll go to Argentina next week.
Argentina? I wonder what kind of gold they'll have there. Dennis don't have no lost treasures for Chile, do you, Dennis? The only lost treasure he's got is the one he's doing right now.
All right.
He ain't there. So them burgers must be working. He's
awful quiet.
He's not there. You know where he's
not
at.
there.
You know where he's at.
Oh, yeah. He took a break.
Yeah, he took a break. All right. Them burgers made him. It's like, oh,
it's not a Kit Kat break either.
No. It's the usual Dennis break. We know.
The only one that I got on Lost Treasures, it says the treasures is thought to consist of 800 barrels of gold coins, jewels, and precious stones, and is estimated to be worth $10 billion. In 2020, crews searching for the treasure began to use backhoes, causing erosion and Archipelago de Jon Fernandez National Park in the Pacific Ocean west of Chile. And then it says it's got something like, it says the controversial hunt for the $1 million treasure, $600 of barrels of loot found on Crusoe Island. So
they found it?
Well, it says 600 barrels of loot found on Crusoe Island. And that's, let's see, lost treasures from the Spanish. So it's lost treasures of the Spanish of South America. And that story was in a Chilean newspaper.
Oh. So
that was like, we got buried treasures of Chile's Robinson Crusoe Island sparks new controversy. Santiago Routers, a 20-year-old quest for a legendary trove of the 18th century. I guess they did, because here's Real Treasure Island unveiled as 600 barrels of gold. So they did find something.
Wow, 600 barrels of gold.
Wow.
I'm going to say that's holy moly. Let's see how. You know what? I'll just read this off, you guys.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
This is actually from a paper called the Irish Times. It says Real Treasure Island unveiled as 600 barrels of gold discovered. It says Chile, the archipelago, is named after Robinson Crusoe, but perhaps it should have been called Treasure Island. A centuries-long quest for booty from the Spanish colonial era appeared to be accumulating in Chile when a group of adventurers announced that the discovery of an estimated 600 barrels of gold coins. Now, a barrel back then went to my hip.
Oh, it was probably what you think, a foot tall barrel, that type barrel, like.
No, those barrels went to my hip. That's going to be about 3 feet.
Oh, you're thinking one that big of a barrel?
2.5, 3 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, it might tell us here. Hang on.
Okay.
And ink and jewels on the remote Pacific island. So it was also 600 thing of golds and ink and jewels.
Wow.
I'm telling you, right? The biggest treasure in history has been located, said Fernando Uribe Extravera, a lawyer from Wagner and Chilean company leading the search. Mr. Uribe Extraverte estimated the value of the buried treasure to be around or at $10 billion.
Wow. Billion.
Yeah, billions. It says the announcement set off ownership claims. Of course it did.
Yeah.
The treasure hunters claimed half of the loot was theirs and said that they would donate to a nonprofit making organization. The government said that they had no shares to donate. The government shouldn't have had their damn paws in the first place.
Right.
Anyway, it says it also prompted speculation about the contest of what was considered to be one of the great lost treasures from the Spanish looting of the South America. Chilean newspapers were filed with reports that the stash included 10 papal rings, papal rings, and original gold statues from the Incan Empire.
Wow.
The hoard is supposedly buried 15 m and 50 feet deep, so 15 miles or 50 feet deep, on Robinson Crusoe Island, also known as the Juan Fernandez Island, home to the Scottish sailor Alexander Selkirk. The adventurer immortalized by Daniel Defoe and Robinson Crusoe, Selkirk was dumped on the island and lived alone for years before being rescued, and his exploits brought worldwide attention to the islands. Thus, for centuries, treasure hunters have scored the island in search of new booty, but which is reportedly buried there in 1715 by Spanish sailor Juan Esteban Alcavera. Anyway, using everything from old Spanish ship manifests to teams of Icelanders with shovels and picks. Foreigners have made so many claims of discovering lost treasures that Icelanders are usually skeptical. The most recent announcement, however, deserves greater credence because of the treasure hunters equipped with a mini robot that can go 50 meters deep. Altiro was invited by the Chileans over the past year and has grabbed headlines by breaking some of Chile's biggest criminal mysteries. First, the robot detected the arsenal of a right-wing sect known as Colonia Dignidad. It says the guns and the rocket launchers were buried at 10 meters, and while the authorities had searched for years, the robot found them almost instantly.
Wow.
Says then, in the case of the missing businessman, Joe something, Arturo, the one I was talking about earlier in the story, was able to analyze the soil and identify the molecular composition of human bones, allowing investigators to dig straight to the body of the murder victim. So, and that's all they say about that.
Wow.
The 600 barrels.
Barrels of gold and
$10 billion.
Wow. Could you imagine being on that dig?
See, this one right here says X marks the spot on 800 barrels of gold on Robinson Crusoe Island, which is in Chile. It's in San Fernandez Island is what they call it in Chile.
100 barrels.
But these guys said 800 barrels were claimed.
But still, who hid that? The Spaniards?
Yeah. But what I think's funny, because you heard how he said, the government said they don't owe anybody nothing, and it was 800 barrels when it started out, but only 600 barrels made it to somewhere.
600 barrels, not 8.
I think somebody got to take off somewhere.
See, so I wonder if that's what's like hidden on Oak Island. 600 barrels of gold and jewels.
Oh, if you hit 600 barrels, heck, if you hit 1 barrel, you'd be doing good on Oak Island right now.
If you, what? I mean, why did they hide it all in one spot? You know,
It's not there.
600 barrels of gold.
If they find it, good, hey, good on you. But I don't think it's there.
You don't think there's none there?
No.
None. Not none.
Not what they're looking for.
Treasure.
Oh, I know. I mean, even if you found something little like you see in the picture behind my head would be something.
Oh, that would be just amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but they're not finding anything.
Not yet. They will.
There's only so much of the island you can dig up before you figure out there's nowhere else to dig on the island.
Just dig deeper. Them guys, you just said those barrels were 50 feet deep. Just think, they dug all that by hand to bury them barrels. 50 feet deep.
But just think, you got an island, and the island's around the water, so it's an island's always either progressing or shrinking. So it'd be like a sand pit with a barrel of gold set on it. You just sink in the mud and just keep going.
So just think about this. You're the Spaniards, and you got a ship full of 800 barrels of gold and jewels. We're going to offload them on this island, and now we're going to bury them 50 foot deep. 800 barrels takes up a big area, I'm sure.
50 meters deep. I don't know what that is.
I already said 50 feet.
No, 50 meters.
50 meters is probably more than 50 feet. I don't know.
Well, let's see. 50 meters.
50 meters. 50 meters is approximately 87 feet.
Holy crap.
No, actually, 50 meters is actually 164 feet.
So you buried 800 barrels, 164 feet deep. So
like I said, they probably didn't bury it that deep. They just, when they buried it, it just started,
But here's something else. This is coincidence or not? On Oak Island, all those shafts they keep hitting are at the 160, 170 foot depth. So, does this?
It just proves that the Spanish were there at one time.
It just proves that the Spanish digging really deep holes.
Keep following whatever they're following until they find it.
Keep digging deeper. It's like, really?
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. If you dug that hole that deep, how are they getting in and out? Are they climbing a rope?
I would just imagine.
How do you get gold down that deep with rope?
How do you get? A barrel of that gold's going to weigh how much? I wonder, Rich. And now we got to get this to the bottom of your 160-foot hole there, Captain. Good thinking. Why didn't we just bury it 15 foot?
Okay, ropes and pulleys.
Yeah, ropes and pulleys on barrels that probably weigh 1,000 pounds, right?
Yeah, but look at the ships that they used to build. How did they get the masses put up? Ropes and pulleys.
But now you've been digging this hole for God knows how long. It just makes you think a little bit.
Yeah.
Something about that 160 number that they liked. I don't know.
That's crazy.
That is kind of weird. Yes, that's a lot of gold. And Inca statues, you said, Scott?
Yeah.
Man.
But hey, if they found it, they found it.
Yeah, that's priceless items. You can't even put a price on that. That's amazing. Crazy stuff. You just never know. And that was all.
Yeah, I guess a gold statue from a dead civilization would be kind of priceless.
Yeah, I would think. I would think that'd fetch a pretty penny at auction. Good Lord. Where's this stuff at now, I wonder?
I don't know.
Where's all this?
Probably in a museum somewhere.
I think it's actually made it to a museum.
Well, you'd have to think it would. You wouldn't keep it in a private collection for nobody to see. That would just be boring.
maybe the statues made it to a museum, but what about the gold coins?
Right.
You're not going to throw, that kind of amount of gold coins in a museum. So where are they at?
Oh,
And this was in Chile, you say?
I'd melt all of them down except for 5 coins.
For 5. We know you wouldn't.
Yeah, because I'd raise the price on them bad boys.
Yeah, that's right. Burn them. Dennis is back. Are you all right? Everything come out okay?
All right, I found some lost treasures.
Well, let's hear what you found. We discussed one, a big one.
Yeah, I heard you when I was in there. You said, "Yeah, Dennis must have been looking for found some lost treasures." I'm in there laughing, cackling. I heard every word.
You find them? Let's hear what you got.
Well, I better not.
No.
I better not.
Oh, it might have been a different kind of lost treasure you found.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you think my count's at right now, as far as burgers go?
I think you stopped at 5.
Oh, I didn't stop at 5.
I thought he had 7 down.
What are we up to?
Let's see. Let me get them all in here.
Count them up. 1, a White Castle wrapper. 2.
Hang on, I'm gonna stack them here so you can see. Hang on a second here. I dropped one. I got to give it a rest for a second though, because all right, here we go. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 White Castle burgers.
I'm not done yet. I got to give it a minute.
Got your 2 away.
Like I said, he'll get those other 2, and that bread will start soaking in, and it'll swell on him. He'll be done.
Joey Chestnut it. Dip them in a glass of water and eat them.
yeah, I figured
I dip them in a glass of water and I go shake down to a little bitty piece and I pop.
And you just eat them. It's like the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, I figured these things were smaller. That's why I said 4.
I think
I never had a White Castle.
To me, they're only 2 bites, but to Dennis, he said they're 4. I was like, okay.
I promise you, Rich, I don't care how much anything goes. If you ever go camping and you're going to experience White Castles, make sure you are parked next to a porta pot.
They clean you out.
Bring them home. Bring them to your campsite before you start.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it.
You just got a weak gut.
No, they'll make it right. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I've never had a pleasant experience with White Castle.
Yeah.
It's like, why did I eat that?
Every time. That's why they call them stomach grenades.
There's the perfect name for it.
Good Lord.
He pulled the pin on another one. Lordy. That's just craziness. Dang. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chili story was pretty interesting. I like that. I would like to hear more about that one too. That's a lot of. Did you hear it, Dennis?
I heard part of it.
The 600 barrels of gold and jewels and
yeah,
buried at 160 foot deep.
I'm glad he found something. I'm glad he found something on it because I couldn't find anything on the lost treasures there.
But what I'm saying is the 160 foot deep. That's the same level they always finding stuff at on Oak Island.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Around 130 to 160.
Yep. See, just saying. Maybe Marty and them should be looking in Chile and getting some information. They might be able to narrow down the search. Yeah.
Or it just means the Spaniards were there.
It seems like in that era, certain countries or people from certain countries, they would always bury things about that deep for some reason.
But my saying is, why so dang deep?
I don't know. Because it makes it harder to find.
Well, it makes it harder to find. It makes it harder to hide too. You're digging.
Well, you got to remember though, if it takes 50 guys to dig down that deep to bury it, it's going to take 50 guys that knows where it's at to dig it back up. You think you're going to have 50 guys that's going to make it?
Now, it ain't, well, it wouldn't take 50 guys in today's modern world because you have heavy equipment.
Right.
But then
Right.
you did it with a stone on the end of a stick, shaped like a shovel, and buckets. That's how they dug holes, probably, to dig that deep.
Why Gold asked about 4 miners.
4 miners.
He said, anyone hear about 4 miners died today in Mexico coal mine, still missing 3 miners?
No, I didn't hear nothing about
No, I didn't hear
just
anything.
found a article
that. You did?
says about the bodies of 3 more miners were pulled from a small coal mine in northern Mexico border state Sunday, bringing to 4 the number of confirmed dead in the flooding and partial collapse of the shaft. 3 miners remain missing and search efforts continued. Dead miners were found at the small coal mine in Coahuila State, where they have been complaints for years about unsafe coal conditions in the coal mines. Federal Civil Defense Office said rescuers have worked through the night. Officials originally said a total of 6 miners had been trapped, but the government confirmed Sunday there were 7 working in the mine when the accident occurred.
Wow.
Something about said a dam or a holding pond had collapsed, causing the flood. The efforts concentrated on pumping the water out of the mine. The Army dispatched a 28-member team that specializes in looking for victims in collapsed structures and was using 2 trained dogs at the mine. Let's see. It appears to be a type of deep, narrow, open pit with steep earthen walls, with at least 1 tunnel at the bottom burrowing into the coal face. It's about 80 miles, 130 kilometers southwest of Eagle Pass, Texas. Coal mines in the area have been hit by deadly accidents in the past. Mexican authorities called off the search and closed the mine for 5 days after the accident, arguing that it was unsafe due to toxic gas. That was in another one in 06.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's where we're at.
But like you said, excuse me, unsafe working conditions,
Yeah.
They don't have all those regulations like our mines have. So that's a shame, though. That somebody lost their life because of that stuff. Crazy. I'm telling you. Anything else in the news, gold, treasure related? Anything, Scott?
Not me.
I didn't see much this week, neither.
No, I haven't seen much hardly anything this week, actually.
Been a slow week.
Hey, have anybody heard? Yeah, good. I think, Terry. Anybody heard about Forrest Finn's? That's just been coming out.
What? What'd you
The
hear?
Forrest Finn's treasure. They've been interviewing the finder and stuff.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that.
Yep, it's been on YouTube. They go on YouTube Live on it and stuff.
Oh, and anything interesting?
They actually, there's bits and pieces, and they're actually getting ready to release a book on it.
Yeah, of course they are.
Well, yeah, I mean, not only do you find $1 million worth of treasure, you got to make more money in a book.
Right. Now here's another one. I'm sure you guys have heard. I think that would happen this week. About they're going to release all them UFO files.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I can't wait for that.
I know, right?
Oh, I don't know what news you guys are watching.
Scott, you haven't heard about that?
Nope.
Yeah, they're going to release all these UFO files now. The government is. Pretty cool, right?
Well, I guess.
Well, that's a treasure, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, if you're going to have a space force, you might as well have some documents to back it up.
I mean, come on, because what if aliens were here looking for gold? What if?
Well, I'm just saying, if people think we're the only people in the whole freaking universe,
I've never believed we're the only people in the whole universe.
No, I know we're not. There's no way.
But I'm just glad they're finally going to shed a little light on it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Let us see that there is. Maybe, let us know what's in Area 51.
I mean, heck, we still hear about the black satellite every now and then, but nobody catches the story.
The what?
The black satellite.
What's that? I've never heard of that one.
black satellite is supposedly a satellite that was put here by aliens many years ago. What we're doing, and it's still in space.
Are you not on your hotspot, Scott?
No.
Yeah, I'm on my hotspot.
You really just broke up real bad. I couldn't tell what you were saying. Maybe it's because you was moving around.
Well, the air's a little blowing. That's not too bad.
Oh, it was breaking up. You sound like a robot off of a black satellite.
UFOs.
Yeah, you sound like an alien. So,
well, like I said, look up the black satellite. You could read about it, but it's just something they don't really. If you know about it, you know about it.
Well, Darth said they're going to release blurry photos. That's all. Hopefully, they give us something better than that.
Well, they're not blurry. They're not too blurry. The ones they got of it.
I want some top-notch documented footage release showing me pictures, little alien dudes, Area 51. I want to see all that stuff.
The picture I seen was actually from one of the space stations or one of the satellites that was actually going by, and the black satellite was going in between us and Earth. Or satellite and Earth, and that's how they got a picture of it. But they said you can't see it from here because it doesn't have its dot reflective, so the sun doesn't shine off of it, so you don't see it flying through the air or nothing like that.
I was just laughing at what Darth said. He said the black satellite took out your feed. That's why I couldn't.
Probably so. Yeah. Talk about the black satellite, folks.
Conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. Black
satellite's watching you, Scott. Get your aluminum foil hat on, quick.
No, really, look it up though. It's pretty darn interesting.
Well, to me, that's a treasure. You know, if they really release that stuff, it's pretty cool. I'd like to see it.
All right.
I mean, that's a treasure. You know, just saying.
You're gonna get it like a military report. It says "and" in the beginning, and then everything else is blacked out until it says "and," "the," or.
You're gonna it was. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh well, hey, that's about all I seen in the news that was treasure related to me. You know, I didn't see.
No, that's pretty cool.
It is cool. It really is. Because, like I said, maybe they were here looking for gold. Maybe they helped the Aztec make them golden idols. Maybe they helped the Egyptians make their golden statues.
And pyramids.
And pyramids, that's right. Treasures, all treasures. Remember that. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Treasures. Dennis, did you eat another burger?
Not yet.
8.
It's just not letting me. My stomach's just not letting me.
I understand. I feel for you.
He's all out a big gulp.
That's more than what I normally eat.
Take another swig of that Pepsi.
It's funny because I just smash them and go.
And then pay the consequences later.
I don't have consequences off of it. That's why I was laughing at you guys. I'm like, I eat the bag of them days.
I keep forgetting you're a young man. That's probably why. You are the youngest of the bunch.
I reckon.
So you still got a healthy stomach, probably. Yeah.
Well, that's because I eat stuff that you probably shouldn't be eating.
Well, they say that the shortest people can eat the most.
Is that what it is?
And you should be able to eat more than that.
That they don't have a. Oh, wait a minute. Did it just in? El Salvador put out a bill to make Bitcoin legal tender everywhere there.
Oh my God. Freaking.
That's just out of thin air, Scott. What? Why are you shaking your head about Bitcoin now?
Oh, it's just somebody else's version of something they do. Let's change the world crap. Why don't we just leave it like it is and quit fighting each other? How about that?
Tell me how you really feel about Bitcoin.
Well, hell.
Don't you own no cryptocurrency, Scott?
Oh, we need a new cryptocurrency for the whole world to enjoy, but we can't stop fighting each other. Now, come on. Let's just, okay. Bullshit.
With everything, so it don't matter.
I'm just saying, let's, like Karen's, poke your nose in the business, it's not yours. Yeah, all the time. And then we get punched. Come on, man.
That was a hot news item that just came over the wire there. Thank you, Jaron. Appreciate it. I'll take any hot news leads like that right off the.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 more companies that's coming out with their own cryptocurrency now too.
Oh, today?
I don't know what they're called. I just heard about it a couple weeks ago. But there's 2 more companies trying to do the same thing. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Join the hundreds of others that are already out there.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all good. It really is.
No, it ain't.
No, it's good. It's good. It's a good thing, Scott. And it's a treasure too.
You don't need one world bank. You don't need none of that crap.
Oh, it wouldn't be a one world bank. It'd be like
that's what they're driving it to, buddy. I'm telling you.
Yes, if it was just Bitcoin, but there's 400 other currencies.
Like I said a long time ago, you remember when they went from DVDs and they took away the video cassette tape? They made you go buy it. This is exactly. If they get enough hold in it, well, you're just going to have to do it then.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to do it. Thank you very much. I want cash that I know I have because it's in my hand.
Do you use a debit card?
Huh?
You use a debit card?
Heck no.
You don't use a debit card.
Only a fool uses a debit card.
You don't have a debit.
Didn't say I didn't have one. I said I don't use one.
You don't use your debit card?
No.
You use a
Why would you use a debit card and automatically take money out of your bank rather than use a credit card? Keep the money in the bank. That way, at the end of the month, it turns over. Then you pay your bills. You're actually making money that way.
So wait a minute. You use a credit card.
Yes.
So you're still using digital currency by using a credit card because you're not.
Yeah, but I can track what I'm doing.
Well, you can track, yeah.
And the credit, like I said, and the credit card gets cut out. It don't matter. I still got cash. I still got money in the bank that I can take out physically. Right. Not wish upon a star, it might be there.
Right, I got you. Wish upon a star. I don't ever have cash.
And number 2, you know what? I don't even have money in a bank. I got my stuff in a credit union. I don't use banks.
You don't use banks. You use credit unions.
Credit unions always keep your money local, and they generally always have the money on hand.
I see. Okay.
Hey, just because I act like I'm a dummy, don't mean I'm a dummy.
I just like to get the Scott version of things. Yeah,
that's the way I think. That's the way I was taught. Through business school, business classes and all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, back in our day, yeah, I understand that, but times they are changing.
And you know what? Another fact that times are changing. Now look what they're trying to do now. They got credit cards for kids now, and debit cards for kids now. Kids can't even be a kid now because we're already shoving stuff down their throat for them to be a working citizen in the working, It's just ridiculous.
Oh, all kids, I guess, should have their own credit card.
Baloney.
That way their mom and dad can struggle to pay it off.
It just makes no sense. It's funny because they got it's the credit card. It's funny because they got this, they got credit, they got their balance, their debit balance or whatever in it. And then they got something else, and then they got the last one is on there for investments. Really?
Yeah.
You're going to let a 12-year-old just start investing money, eh? Okay. That seems legit. Not, but whatever.
Yeah, for the 12-year-olds nowadays are smart when it comes to that stuff, though.
I know, but you know what?
Yeah.
Dude, grow up, be a kid, do your thing first before you start getting into the freaking, okay, I shouldn't have did this headache crap for years, But that's just my opinion.
Do you have a checkbook?
Shoot, no. I got checks somewhere around here, but no, I don't write checks.
You don't write checks?
No, I rarely even take a check, so I don't know.
All right, I was just curious.
I always tell people, like I say, if you're writing that check, you can go to the ATM and get it faster. It'll save us both some time and energy. So.
Scott.
Oh, I've played the game. I've had too many people back in the day when I was doing drywall and stuff like that. They put a don't cash date until like 3 days later, and you don't even recognize till you get to the bank. Said we can't cash until 3 days later. I'm like, oh, really? They just spiked you because your money, just like the credit card. See, they didn't want the money drawn out that day. They wanted it to roll over, and then they wanted it drawn out next week.
Right, sure.
I just cut it off to ATM's right there. Go ahead. I don't even need a paper check. You just slide your card in there, magic.
Yeah, magic. That magic. Again, that we come back around to the debit card thing. You just.
No, like I said, I got a debit card. I just don't use it for anything.
I use mine for everything. That's all I use. I don't ever have cash.
You know, I got cash and credit card. That's what I use.
I just use a debit card. That way I know. I keep track of it that way. What I spend, what I paid.
Yeah, but your money's never rolling over if you keep using your cash that you made that, you know.
It's not like I'm Elon Musk and I got that much money to worry about.
Well, no, but I mean, it might take a couple of years, but you can see it.
No, as quick as it comes in, it's gone. Pay the bills. See ya.
Right?
Yeah.
I guess.
I ain't worrying about it drawing no interest because there ain't nothing in there.
We just put it on the credit card. In the month they take it. That money's had a whole month to sit there and do whatever it's doing.
Huh?
That's my ideas. Never mind.
It goes fast. Yeah. Whoa. Didn't I just get paid? I thought I did.
Right.
Put some gas in the car a couple times and pay your bill.
Then it's gone.
That what?
I said, then it's gone.
It's gone.
Of course, that's a totally different. That's a total different blame game now. So we're not going to
We
do
won't
that.
go down that road though. But anyhow, that was fun. I really enjoyed the whole chili thingy a lot tonight, Rich. Thanks, buddy. That was really good. I like it. Scott, thanks for your contribution to it. That was cool.
Hey, no problems.
Dennis, I really would have liked to see
Pepsi.
one of them big boys.
One thing on the site, I see a lot of donations coming in. That's awesome.
That's right, Rich. Good. Thanks for talking about that. I did notice that too. Let me see what I seen a couple bars of silver, the pans with the picker from Ray. You got those nice stones. What are they, amethyst or what? Them ones from Y Gold. I forget what they're called.
Yeah.
White donated a couple bars of silver. Van did an awesome pendant.
Gentleman did the $50 credit for the stickers.
Yeah. And then I think he had what was that stone called again? What was it called, Rich? Seer stone. He was telling us about. And then I put up some nice silver coins and see what else I can find still too. And then we'll do a meeting probably this week and discuss start date and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's a pretty pendant too.
Yeah, it is. That's real nice. That's real nice. Great job on that.
Cool.
So very cool. So thanks, guys. Keep up the great work.
Yes.
It was a fun show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and hanging out with us. And don't forget to join us Wednesday. We'll be back at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time.
All right.
Or West
Well,
Coast.
I'll be here as long as they don't schedule me to work.
Okay. Well, hopefully they don't.
We also have Tuesday night hangout, right?
Yeah. Shout it out, Rich.
Oh, I don't remember. Tuesday night hangout with Ed, Jess, Dano, and the Vixens at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time.
There you go. You did fine. It was awesome. Yeah.
Maybe they'll talk about Flash Bash, how it went. I seen they have some kind of Monopoly game.
That was cool.
Yeah, somebody ended up winning that Monopoly game, I guess.
That was cool. So when you play Monopoly, you get to look at Ed, Jess, Dan.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
I want Boardwalk. No.
A little warm out here.
I wonder if they changed the names of the properties.
Yeah, they ended up putting, I guess, their sponsors on there, I guess.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that'd be cool. Yeah, or if you did like special certain gold claims and stuff, that'd be cool too. That would be pretty neat.
Yeah.
That's cool. Pretty cool little item. So whoever won that, congrats. That's pretty cool. And I guess on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap it up, let you guys go. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Till Wednesday. You guys have a great week.
Good night, gold diggers.
See ya.
See you guys. 8 was official.
No.
at 7:30
Eight's
for
the
another
number.
great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Catch us next week for Dennis in the Outhouse.